Shepard, may I speak with you?
I was just thinking about you.
I have been thinking about you too, and what we are about to face. I do not know what is going to happen on Ilos. I hope we will stop Saren, of course, but part of me fears we are already too late. There is something I must tell you, in case we fail.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
These could be our last moments together. Our last chance to show each other how we feel. I want this to be special.
We don't have to do this. Not unless you're sure.
I have never been more sure of anything in my life. Will you join with me, Shepard? Let our bodies and minds unite.
Just tell me what to do.
By the goddess. That was incredible, Shepard.
You were incredible.
5 minutes ETA to the Mu relay.
I had better go. Duty calls. You would not want to keep Joker waiting. Shepard, whatever happens on Ilos, I just wanted to say thank you for everything.
Commander? We've got company.
Have their sensors picked us up yet?
Stealth systems are engaged. Unless we get close enough for a visual, they won't have any idea we're here.
Picking up some strange readings from the planet's surface.
Take us down, Joker. Lock in on the coordinates.
Negative on that, Commander. The nearest landing zone's 2 clicks away.
We'll never make it in time on foot. Get us something closer.
There is nowhere closer. I've looked.
Drop us in the Mako.
You need at least 100 meters of open terrain to pull off a drop like that. The most I can find near Saren is 20.
20 meters? No way we can make a drop in there.
We have to try.
Find another landing zone!
There is no other landing zone!
The descent angle's too steep.
It's our only option.
It's not an option, it's a suicide run.
Buddy, calm down a minute, buddy.
Joker.
Damn.
I can do it.
Yeah, Joker can do it. Actually, you gotta
Joker,
calm
drop us
down.
right on top of that bastard.
Keep moving. Inside. Now.
have to get inside this bunker before Saren finds the conduit. There is no way we're getting past
I
that
think it
door
would have
with
been
brute
better if
force.
we would have just crashed
Saren found
through,
some way to
ran
open
them all
it.
over, but
There
yeah,
must be some kind of
alright.
security override somewhere in this complex.
We will have to find some way to get it up and running again.
Alright. We are ready to die, because that is what we're going to do. Cool. Are these people dead, or are they statues? I don't know. I don't know. That was okay. Yeah. Woo. Alright. kind of hate this part because I think this is one of the few worlds where you get lost a lot. So, how big it is. Usually, if you see enemies, that means you're in the right area. Why don't you keep your guns on?
This place still has power. It must be running off its own generator.
This must be the command center for the entire complex. Saren's troops must have sealed the doors from here after we went inside. We will have to figure out how to disengage the security lockdown if we ever want to get inside that bunker.
Sure. No problem. Ouchie. Yeah. Oh my god.
Saren already has a head start. We have to go find him before he reaches the conduit.
Unless he's already found it. Then we're just walking into a trap.
That is a chance we will have to take.
Hold on. Something's happening.
Too late. Unable to... Invading fleets. No escape.
Sounds like some kind of message, but I don't recognize the language.
It is probably in Prothean. This recording must be 50,000 years old. No wonder we cannot understand it.
The message is all broken up, but I recognize some of the words. It's a warning against the Reaper invasion.
Of course. Between the beacons and the cipher, an understanding of the Prothean language would have been transferred into your mind.
Not safe. Seek refuge. Inside the archives.
What's it saying? Can you make out anything useful?
Fought Reapers. The Citadel. Overwhelmed. Only hope.
Nice.
I
act of desperation. The conduit... All is lost.
It said something about the conduit, but it's too degraded to help. We should go.
Cannot be stopped. Cannot be stopped.
Cannot be stopped. Okay. Wait, did I just film this? Oh, I got lost. Wow. He tried something. Don't be silly. Here's the Nice conversation between two people. What wonderful faces they had. Very, very beautiful. Imagine if you touch one and it comes back to life. That would be a wonderful thing. How wonderful would that be? That'd be excellent. All they needed was someone to touch them. That'd be hilarious. Yeah. Yeah, it's one of the few worlds that I hate. It's such a maze. And you can't really do anything.
I have spent my life studying the Protheans, but I never dreamed I would discover anything like this. This bunker might have been the last refuge of their entire species.
The hell are these
Just imagine what
pods?
mysteries it might hold. Imagine what secrets it might reveal.
Please, try to remember why we're here. Saren, the conduit, the fate of the entire known galaxy.
I am sorry. I was swept up in the moment. I just hope we have the opportunity to study this place in detail after this is done.
That would be funny.
Saren would have set some kind of trap or ambush for us. They must have been in too much of a hurry.
Or we just have yet to run into it.
Yeah, thanks for thing, setting us up for the trap, Ollie. Thank you so much. What the hell is that? Okay.
What are all those things on the wall? Some kind of containers?
They look like stasis pods. The Protheans probably tried to keep themselves alive through cryogenic freezing. Something must have gone wrong. This bunker became their tomb. The pods are dead as well as anyone inside.
So what about, what the hell is this?
All of them? There must be hundreds of those pods. What was Saren expecting to find here? There's nothing left but corpses.
There's the trap. I have no idea why I went backwards. Pure water though. Okay. Oh, I thought that was an alternate. It's not. What the fuck is that? What the hell is that? Oh, that is scary.
What is happening?
It's a trap! Saren must have set an ambush!
I do not think Saren is behind this.
It's not a trap. We just have to wait for it to... Yeah, but we have to... An ambush. For Cloudy. And we just have to go this way. For the moment.
I have studied the Protheans for decades, but I have never felt this sense of foreboding. What will we find down there?
Whatever we find, be be cautious. If this were simply an automated trap, Saren would have triggered it as well.
Crickets. We found Virgil. Virgil? Vigil. The hell have I heard the name Virgil before? Ooh.
You are not Prothean, but you are not machine either. This eventuality was one of many that was anticipated. This is why we sent our warning through the beacons.
Looks like some kind of VI program. Pretty badly damaged.
I do not sense the taint of indoctrination upon any of you. Unlike the other that passed recently, perhaps there is still hope.
This is incredible. An actual Prothean VI, and I can understand it.
I have been monitoring your communications since you arrived at this facility. I have translated my output into a format you will comprehend. My name is Vigil. You are safe here for the moment, but that is likely to change. Soon, nowhere will be safe.
Are you some kind of artificial intelligence program?
I am an advanced non-organic analysis system, with personality imprints from Kesad Aishan, Chief Overseer of the Ilos Research Facility.
Why did you bring me here?
You must break a cycle that has continued for millions of years. But to stop it, you must understand, or you will make the same mistakes we did. The Citadel is the heart of your civilization and the seat of government, as it was with us, and as it has been with every civilization that came before us. But the Citadel is a trap. The station is actually an enormous mass relay, one that links to dark space, the empty void beyond the galaxy's horizon. When the Citadel relay is activated, the Reapers will pour through, and all you know will be destroyed.
Shouldn't we destroy it then? Evacuate everyone on there? How did nobody do that?
How come nobody ever noticed the Citadel was an inactive mass relay?
Yes, exactly.
The Reapers are careful to keep the greatest secrets of the Citadel hidden. That is why they created a species of seemingly benign organic caretakers. The Keepers maintain the station's most basic functions. They enable any species that discovers the Citadel to use it without fully understanding the technology. Reliance on the Keepers ensures no other species will ever discover the Citadel's true nature. Not until the relay is activated and the Reapers invade.
Well, shit.
How do the Reapers survive out in dark space?
We have only theories. The researchers here came to believe the Reapers enter prolonged states of inactivity to conserve energy. This allows them to survive the thousands and thousands of years it takes for organic civilization to rebuild itself. But in this state, they are vulnerable. By retreating beyond the edges of the galaxy, they ensure no one will accidentally discover them. They keep their existence hidden until the Citadel relay is activated.
That is so fucking bullshit.
The Reapers can wipe out the Council and the entire Citadel fleet in a single surprise attack.
They
That was
wipe out
our fate.
everyone.
Our leaders were dead before we even realized we were under attack. The Reapers seized control of the Citadel, and through it, the mass relays. Communication and transportation across our empire were crippled. Each star system was isolated, cut off from the others. Easy prey for the Reaper fleets. Over the next decades, the Reapers systematically obliterated our people. World by world, system by system, they methodically wiped us out.
Some of you must have managed to survive.
Through the Citadel, the Reapers had access to all our records, maps, census data. Information is power, and they knew everything about us. Their fleets advanced across every settled region of the galaxy. Some worlds were utterly destroyed. Others were conquered, their populations enslaved. These indoctrinated servants became sleeper agents under Reaper control. Taken in as refugees by other Protheans, they betrayed them to the machines. Within a few centuries, the Reapers had killed or enslaved every Prothean in the galaxy. They were relentless, brutal, and absolutely thorough.
Okay.
What do the Reapers get out of this? Why do they keep repeating this pattern of genocide over and over?
The Reapers are alien, unknowable. Perhaps they need slaves or resources. More likely they are driven by motives and goals organic beings cannot hope to comprehend. In the end, what does it matter? Your survival depends on stopping them, not in understanding them.
Oh, wow.
I don't understand. Where did the Reapers go after they conquered your people?
Our worlds were stripped bare, harvested by the
killed
indoctrinated
everybody.
slaves. Everything
And then they
of
were like,
value,
"See y'all
all
later,"
resources, all
in
technology
a few
was
years.
taken. Certain that all advanced organic life had been extinguished, the Reapers retreated back through the Citadel relay into dark space, sealing it behind them. All evidence of the Reaper invasion had been wiped away. Only their indoctrinated slaves were left behind, abandoned.
So
Mindless husks,
technically what
no longer
Thanos
capable of
did,
independent thought. The indoctrinated soon starved or died of exposure. The genocide of the Protheans was complete.
except Thanos just obliterated half of the universe to let the others thrive on their own. Meanwhile, the Reapers were like, fuck that. Let's kill everybody and put in our own clones in there, you know, basically take care of everybody's minds, those that are capable of fighting, and just take control of them. I think technically they are dead, they're not exactly controlled. I guess to spy on things in case anybody survives or whatever, but so this kind of sucks, because now this is telling me that no matter how we finish this, the damn big things are gonna come, and nobody fucking listened when we told them shit is gonna happen, and now shit is gonna happen, and now you're all like, oh my god, we should have listened to you, we're so sorry. No, fuck you. You know what? If you all die first before the humans do, it's your fault because I did warn you. And you're like, oh no, humans cannot possibly understand how long we've been alive. Humans possibly cannot be smarter than us. How would they know what they don't understand? You don't understand either. You don't even know what the hell is going on. You didn't even know that this chicken face that we're following was even a traitor. Saren, the shredded chicken face, because unlike the other Turians that have like a weird ass mouth opening face, Saren is more, he looks like shredded chicken. He looks like a clump. His whole face looks like a huge clump of shredded chicken. Look, I will try to show you the difference. For example, I have a Turian on my team. The Turian, along with the other Turians in the world, the way that they speak is that the sides of their cheeks, they open up like sideways, so that it kind of looks like their entire mouth is basically open. That's how they talk. Kind of like how Solarians blink from, you know, downwards. I'm sorry, no, upwards. But yeah. So yeah, Turians, they all have this way of speaking. But Saren looks like he's just his whole face a bowl of shredded chicken.
You said you brought me here for a reason. Tell me what I need to do.
The conduit is the key. Before the Reapers attacked, we Protheans were on the cusp of unlocking the mysteries behind mass relay technology.
You know, I think
Ilos was a top-secret facility. Here, researchers worked to create a small-scale version of a mass relay. One that linked directly to the Citadel, the hub of the relay network.
The conduit is not a weapon. It is a backdoor onto the Citadel.
I think Vigil, in the original, I think he had a figure. He had a body. I think in this one they took away his body and just made him a whole compilation of network static. Cool.
How did you manage to stay hidden?
All official records of our project were destroyed in the initial attack on the Citadel. While the Prothean Empire came crashing down, Ilos was spared. We severed all communication with the outside, and our facility went dark. The personnel retreated underground into these archives. To conserve resources, everyone was put into cryogenic stasis. I was programmed to monitor the facility and wake the staff when the danger had passed. But the genocide of an entire species is a long, slow process. Years passed, decades, centuries. The Reapers persisted, and my energy reserves were dwindling.
You should have fought.
We were a few hundred against a galactic invasion fleet. Our only hope was to remain undetected. I began to disable the life support of non-essential personnel. First support staff, then security. One by one, their pods were shut down to conserve energy. Eventually, only the stasis pods of the top scientists remained active. Even these were in danger of failing when the Reapers finally retreated back through the Citadel relay.
There were hundreds of stasis pods out there. You just shut them down? You killed them?
That's true. It's basically if you program an entity of you to monitor life, eventually the AI is gonna be like, let's see, who has a better chance of survival? The children in cryogenic sleep or the adults? Logically, a machine would think a child has less of a chance of surviving than an adult. Therefore, the AI, the machine, in its whole programming and defense, it will kill off all the children just to save the adults. Because machines, technically most machines, believe that adults have a higher chance of surviving than the children do. So no matter how much you love your son, or how much you love your daughter, or how much you believe that your baby's gonna survive, it will not as soon as you put it in that cryogenic sleep. Because the AI is the one that's gonna make the decision. And basically think, you know, as soon as you wake up, you're gonna be looking for your kid, and then the AI is gonna tell you, I had to kill your kid to make sure you survived. With no remorse or any feeling at all, because it really doesn't care. Slightly. Like, it would feel some kind of remorse, but it would just be like stale. And I mean, of course it's gonna hurt it, but you can't really do anything. You can't hurt it. You could try to shut it down and destroy it, but killing the program is not gonna bring your kid back. It's just, that's the way machines work. And you don't even have to test it out. That is how it works. If you put, as a test subject, if you put a kid, not a toddler, but like a kid of maybe like a 12-year-old in a room, and in a separate room you put in maybe like a 40-year-old male or 40-year-old female adult, you know, in the other room, statistically, and then, you know, program the room to be monitored by one machine who will decide who deserves a bullet in their head, the child or the adult. So the machine, after a while, it's going to decide, it has to make the decision itself. You cannot interfere. So basically, one of these is going to die if you program it that way. So what's going to happen? The machine is going to try and see, well, the adult has slight health problems, but it has a higher chance of survival than the child does. Although there is sometimes the slight act on where it will be like, you know, the child has a healthier body. The child could grow to be a greater candidate for survivor. And the machine will probably kill the adult in that instant. If not, then it will kill the child. And whoever put them in there better notify their families, because it's the last time they're ever going to see them if the machine ever makes a decision. So, not a lot of people will put the kid up voluntarily, unless they're forced to do so. But if you did it voluntarily, you don't like your kid, or you don't like your family member, it's the same. But yeah, that's basically how some machines work. You know, in a statistic kind of way, the adult has a better chance, and the children do not. Therefore, if it was up to the machines, thousands of children would be dead by now. Especially, like, with this virus going on, if the machines were in charge of making sure we all survive the virus, that we all basically withhold the virus, then any machines that are monitoring us would be like, let's take away the support for the child, you know, the children, kids, maybe teenagers. I'm not sure the teenagers would count as kids because they're in between there, but you know, basically it would be like, let's take the support away from them and give it to the adults so that they can last longer, because they have a higher chance altogether. That's what would happen if that was how it was made. But considering the ones in control of all this are people, technically people like us, so everybody gets to survive because we make decisions based on emotion and logic. Sometimes. And sometimes we base it on what's good for the community or whatever other shit they can come up with. Oof. But yeah, this whole thing is basically like it's kind of like real life, you know. Statistically, as it said, it took off the life support for non-essential personnel, meaning civilians and, you know, the police officers and everybody that basically wasn't either a scientist, an authority figure, or some kind of warrior. Killed off the rest. And that is how some machines will work. Except in this life, it would be the children that would get killed first. In some cases, the children will survive, but the parents will die. Which in turn, I guess the children will die because they can't survive without the parents. So I guess the machines will come with an alternative, like maybe putting an AI into some kind of robotic force that would take care of the child, raise the child, Basically, your child will be raised by a robot, an android. It's a lot of sci-fi shit there, but this is a sci-fi game, so it's technically like that. But yeah, you should. I mean, it's monstrous, but I could say that, but he's an AI. He's gonna think it was necessary.
You were programmed to protect them, not kill them.
This outcome was not completely unforeseen. My actions were a result of contingency programming entered on my creation.
Yep.
I bet they didn't tell the non-essential staff about this contingency.
I saved key personnel. When the Reapers retreated, the top researchers were still alive. My actions are the only reason any hope remains. When the researchers woke, they realized the Prothean species was doomed. There were only a dozen individuals left, far too few to sustain a viable population. Yet they vowed to find some way to stop the Reapers from returning, a way to break the cycle forever, and they knew the Keepers were the key.
Aren't they under the influence of the Reapers?
The Keepers are controlled by the Citadel. Before each invasion, a signal is sent through the station compelling the Keepers to activate the Citadel relay. After decades of feverish study, the scientists discovered a way to alter this signal. Using the conduit, they gained access to the Citadel and made the modifications. This time, when Sovereign sent the signal to the Citadel, the Keepers ignored it. The Reapers are trapped in dark space.
Saren must have some plan to undo everything you did.
The one you call Saren will use the conduit to bypass the Citadel's defenses. Once inside, he will transfer control of the station to Sovereign. Sovereign will override the Citadel systems and manually open the relay, and the cycle of extinction will begin again.
Is there any way we can stop them?
There's a data file in my console. Take a copy when you go. When you reach the Citadel's master control unit, upload it to the station. It will corrupt the Citadel's security protocols and give you temporary control of the station. It might give you a chance against Sovereign.
Wait, where's the Citadel's master control unit? I've never heard of anything like that.
Through the conduit, follow Saren. He will lead you to your destination.
Right.
What happened to the survivors from the Conduit project?
They used the conduit to gain access to the Citadel, but the conduit is only a prototype. The portal only links in one direction, so they were trapped on the station. I do not know what became of them then. It is unlikely they found any food or water on the station. I fear they suffered a slow, grim death. I only know they succeeded in their mission to seal the relay. Your presence here proves their sacrifice was not in vain.
What about the beacon on Eden Prime? And the one on Vermeer? What were they for?
At our apex, the beacons spanned the breadth of our empire. We used them as a single galaxy-wide network. Virtually all the beacons were destroyed during the invasion. But once we knew it was unlikely there were other survivors. But if there were, we wanted them to know about Ilos. We wanted to give them hope. So a message was sent across the network.
You could have exposed yourself to the Reapers.
In truth, we didn't expect any of the beacons would still function, but we had to try. If the message was meant for our own people, it was coded so only organic beings could interpret it. We still didn't understand the power of Reaper indoctrination. We never realized it could lead an agent of the machines, like Saren, to this world. But it has also led you here. So perhaps we did not fail after all.
If the Reapers are trapped in dark space, how did Sovereign get here?
It is logical to assume the Reapers would leave one of their own behind after each extinction. Like those in dark space, Sovereign probably spent most of the last 50,000 years keeping its existence hidden. It would evaluate the state of galactic civilization, but this time the signal failed. The Keepers did not respond. Sovereign's allies were trapped in the void. Alone, it was forced to try and discover what had gone wrong.
Sovereign's the largest ship in the galaxy, while the
Sovereign is not invincible. Revealing its true nature would have united the forces of every organic species against it. Even a Reaper couldn't survive such odds. But the Reapers are patient. Slowly, it has assembled the pieces of the puzzle. Now Sovereign has grown bold. Whether from confidence or desperation, I cannot say. But it is determined to reopen the portal to dark space.
Well,
So, when the Reapers created
A
the
more
city-
likely scenario is that the Keepers were one of the early harvested civilizations. Perhaps they responded well to indoctrination, or the Reapers simply... But the Keepers are no longer directly controlled by Sovereign or its ilk. When the Protheans altered the Citadel's signals, they broke Sovereign's hold over the Keepers. Now, they are completely harmless.
Sovereign must have realized organic races were difficult to control.
A likely hypothesis. The Keepers evolved in an unanticipated direction. Non-organic servants like the Geth would be more predictable.
Saren's got enough of a head start. Grab that data file and let's go.
Shepard, are you sure? Who knows how much longer Vigil will be here? Even now the projection is weak. This might be our only chance to speak with it, our only link to the knowledge of the Protheans. It is the opportunity of a lifetime.
It might know something useful.
I will provide whatever information I can. My data banks, however, are limited to information directly related to stopping the Reaper invasion.
I've got the file. Come on.
The one you call Saren has not reached the conduit. Not yet. There is still hope if you hurry.
wonderful. Wonderful. Look at all this wonderful place. Full of death.
All their culture, all their advanced technology, and the Protheans were taken in by the Reapers just as we were. They failed.
Just like my people. But they also gave us a chance to save ourselves. We must hurry.
There we go. Whoa. I just turned over the car. Let me see. There we go. Hey. Come on, buddy. Follow the water. We'll be here. Whoa, what the? Ooh! Trees in the middle of the... Your friend's on fire. Something was laughing back there. I don't know what the heck. There it is.
There, the conduit. It's incredible.
Why would we stop?
We have to get through that relay, and these Geth aren't going to make it easy on us.
Why the hell would you stop? Okay. I guess. Oh! What the... What? Oh, it's you. Well, it's only one dude, but that dude is huge. Imagine a whole bunch of them. Hey, look, these guys are going home. They're dying now. Oh, well. That's too bad.
Activate the defenses. Seal the station. The arms aren't moving. Systems not responding. Abandon the Citadel. Evacuate the Council. Citadel Control. Citadel Control, do you copy?
Nah, they did. Right there, we have 40 fucking seconds. Here we go. This is where we just ignore everyone and go, huh? It has to be those big Geth puppies. Hello, Geth puppies. Bye-bye, Geth puppies. See you soon. There we go.
Critical failures detected across all monitored systems. Please begin emergency evacuation procedure.
They coming here. Yay, we made it! That's usually how I am, though. I am always crashing and stuff. I would be the one that would be like, yeah, we made it! Even though we're burning alive. So much fun. Okay, well, see, there you go. This is a relay. We could have made it with that. And I like how calm she is. She's like, everybody, please evacuate to the other side of the room. Don't worry about anything else. Just follow me. Freaking zombies. Oh. Oh. I should,